Hello, and welcome to the Edward Neiser Library video tutorials. Today, let's talk about sifting fact from fiction when searching online for sources using a set of skills called Sift. Sift stands for Stop, Investigate the Source, Find Better Coverage, and Trace claims, quotes, and media back to the original context. Now, imagine you're writing a paper on language development in children with autism, so you type a few relevant search terms into a search engine like Google. You then see results from groups like the National Library of Medicine, Science Direct, and Autism Speaks. How can you tell that these groups are not biased or publishing false information? You might be using common evaluation markers like, is it a .com or .org domain? Are there ads on the site? Are there footnotes or links to references? Although this is a good start, many sites can pass off as credible by designing a website to look professional. .org domains can be acquired by any potentially biased organization, while many valid sites can have a .com in their URL along with ads on their pages. That's why as critical thinkers, it's good to have a handy set of skills to help us sort fact from fiction, like Sift. Going back to our example, we'll use the first part of the acronym, or STOP, to go outside of the source and look into the organization Science Direct. The organization's Wikipedia page is a great place to start your investigation. Here we can see that Science Direct is a database that houses academic journals on topics like social science and humanities. We can also go back to our search bar and type in the name of the author or publication along with words like credibility to learn more. We can use sources like Media Bias Fact Check to understand more about the content. Science Direct seems to have a high factual reporting rating, along with one note about open access content potentially lacking peer review. Now we can be sure Science Direct is a reputable source, but also be aware of certain content we might need to further investigate once we're on the database. The next organization is Autism Speaks, and although we can see it has a .org domain, by further investigating we can learn that the organization is reported to have controversial views on autism as a disease, and autism being linked to vaccines. We can now determine this is likely not a valid source to use. Once you decide the organization or publication an article is coming from is trustworthy, it's still important to investigate the source itself by looking at the author, date of publication, the references, and any links used to trace claims, quotes, and media back to the original context to ensure factual reporting. If you determine the information is not sufficient or certain information is being left out to create a biased picture of the truth, you can leave that source and continue searching for better coverage on your topic. Need more help? Email us at libraryhelp@erickson.edu or give us a call. You can also visit our website at library.erickson.edu for live chat and research consultation support options.